keeping the earth clean, pollution free. The word pollution comes from the Latin word polluere, which means contamination. So, pollution simply means something which is contaminated. Pollution is the process of making land, water, air, or other parts of the environment dirty and not safe or suitable to use.
The substances that cause pollution are called pollutants. There are many different kinds of pollution like air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, noise pollution, etc. Air pollution. Earth is surrounded by a blanket of air called atmosphere. Our atmosphere contains many gases in different proportions. See the chart showing the composition of air. Nitrogen gas is present in a maximum amount, 78%. Oxygen is the gas which is present in the second largest quantity, 21%, in our atmosphere. The remaining 1% contains other gases including carbon dioxide, 0.03%, argon, and trace gases. The balance of these gases is vital for the survival of all living beings.
Many human activities have led to the release of unwanted gases in the air. This has disturbed the delicate balance of gases in the air and has caused pollution. Air pollution is the accumulation of hazardous substances into the atmosphere that is danger for human life and other living matter. The World Health Organization estimates that about 2 million people die prematurely every year as a result of air pollution, while many more suffer from breathing ailments. Causes of air pollution.
There are many causes of air pollution. Some causes are termed as natural causes. We do not have control over these. They occur on their own. For example, forest fire, volcanic eruptions, etc. cause air pollution. Besides the natural causes, there are artificial causes that lead to air pollution. Artificial causes or man-made causes of air pollution are those activities which are caused by humans. Let us learn about the artificial causes of air pollution.
The vehicles use fuel to run. The fuel on burning emits large amount of unwanted gases in the air. Industries and factories release harmful gases which get mixed with air and pollutes it. Burning of garbage causes air pollution. Plants help to maintain the balance of gases in the air. They utilize the carbon dioxide present in the air for photosynthesis and release oxygen into the atmosphere. By cutting off trees, that is deforestation, has disturbed the ecological balance. Deforestation is the act of cutting trees to clear forests. People cut trees for many reasons. They cut trees to make cities, roads, agriculture, farms, etc. This deforestation increases carbon dioxide and decreases oxygen in the air. The things we use: fridges, air conditioners, hairspray cans, body sprays release harmful gases called chlorofluorocarbons CFCs into the air. The release of CFC in the air causes air pollution. Effects of air pollution.
Air pollution can affect our health. Pollution can irritate eyes, nose, and throat, causing allergic reactions. It can cause respiratory diseases such as bronchitis, asthma, etc. Air pollution can also cause environmental damage. Some gases in our atmosphere, like carbon dioxide, water vapor, etc., can trap the sun's heat. These gases are known as greenhouse gases. The greenhouse gases trap the heat of the sun and prevent it from escaping back. This is known as the greenhouse effect. It is because of the greenhouse effect that our planet is a habitable place. If greenhouse gases were not present, Earth would have been frozen and lifeless.
Due to air pollution, the amount of greenhouse gases have significantly increased. This has caused increased trapping of sun's heat, leading to an increase in the average temperature of the earth. This is known as global warming. This global warming has caused the polar ice caps to melt. Fascinating facts. The atmosphere of planet Venus constitutes mainly of carbon dioxide. Hence, due to the increased greenhouse effect, there is excessive trapping of sun's heat. That is why the surface temperature of Venus is more than 400 degrees Celsius. Acid rain is rainwater that has been made acidic by certain pollutants in the air.
When this rain falls in lakes and rivers, it causes the river to become acidic. This affects aquatic life. Acid rain also damages crops and plants. Besides affecting living beings, acid rain also causes damage to the buildings and monuments.
Effect of air pollution on Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is one of the seven wonders of the world, located in Agra city. This historical landmark is showing the impact of air pollution and acid rain. The pollutants present in the air reacted with the marble of Taj Mahal, causing it to become yellow.
Air pollution has also affected the ozone layer of our atmosphere. The ozone layer is the protective layer present about 20 to 30 kilometers above the Earth's surface. This layer acts as a protective shield and absorbs the harmful ultraviolet rays or UV rays coming from the sun. The unwanted pollutants in the air have caused thinning of the ozone layer. In the year 1979, the scientists discovered a hole in the ozone layer over the continent of Antarctica. This was the cause of major concern for everyone. If the ozone layer depletes, it will cause harmful rays to reach Earth. Harmful ultraviolet rays can even cause eye and skin cancers.
Ways to control air pollution. Some people say, how can I make a difference? The fact is that each one of us can contribute to reduce air pollution. Let us learn about some ways in which we can contribute. We must try to use public transport as much as possible. This will minimize the number of vehicles on the road. People can also opt for carpooling if their destination is the same. We must try to walk down or cycle if the distance is short. We should not burn waste to dispose it. Waste disposal is one of the major problems faced by us. Every day, every family all over the world generates waste. We all must try to reduce the bulk of our waste. We should plant more and more trees. Trees help to purify the air. Production of electricity causes air pollution. The more is the need for electricity, higher would be the production and more will be the pollution. Hence, we should find ways to limit our electrical consumption. For example, we can turn off the lights and fans when not in use. We can use solar geysers instead of electrical ones, etc. Fascinating fact. If you use both sides of paper before discarding it, it will help to save many trees from being cut down.
Water pollution. More than 70% of the surface of the earth is covered with water. But out of the total water present on the earth's surface, about 97% of it is present in the sea and ocean. This water is salty, hence, this cannot be used. About 2% of the water present on earth is locked in glaciers and polar ice caps. This water is frozen and cannot be used by us. So, only about 1% of the total water present on the earth can be used by living organisms. Hence, water is a very valuable resource. Unfortunately, we have been throwing harmful things into water and polluting such water bodies.
Causes of water pollution. Dumping of waste and litter material in water bodies causes water pollution. Many people take bath, wash utensils and clothes in water. This causes water pollution. Untreated sewage, when dumped in the water, causes water pollution. Sewage is a term used for wastewater that contains feces, urine, and laundry waste. This sewage needs to be treated before disposing of into the water body. Farmers spray fertilizers on their crop. Fertilizers are chemicals which help to increase the yield of the crop. Excess of fertilizers are not absorbed by the plant and remains lying in the soil. These fertilizers are carried away by rainwater into nearby water body, causing water pollution. The fertilizers also mix with rainwater and seep down to pollute underground water. The underground water pollution caused by fertilizers and pesticides is called leaching.
Oceans are polluted by oil daily from oil spills, routine runoffs from ships, etc. Oil cannot dissolve in water, and so it forms a thick sludge in the water. This suffocates marine life. Effects of water pollution. Water pollution makes the water unfit for consumption. Polluted water also contains many germs. Germs can cause diseases such as diarrhea, dysentery, and typhoid. About 3.4 million people die each year from waterborne diseases.
Polluted water hampers marine life too. It has been found out that almost 50% of freshwater species populations, from fish and frogs to river dolphins, are declining due to water pollution. Ways to control water pollution.
We must not throw waste in open or in water. Even if any waste is dumped in open, it will eventually get washed by rainwater and reach the water body. Government has implemented rules to treat sewage properly before releasing it into water. Farmers are also being trained to use fertilizers properly in the right quantity. Land pollution. The littering of the earth's natural land surface by various human activities is called land pollution. Anything that has to be discarded is called waste. Every day, a large amount of waste material from homes and industries is dumped on land. It is a major environmental issue and requires collective efforts to reduce and prevent it through better waste management practices. Causes of land pollution. Improper waste management. Landfills and dumping of solid waste, household waste, hazardous waste, and industrial waste on land can contaminate the soil and harm the environment. Agricultural practices. Excessive use of pesticides and fertilizers, overgrazing, and improper irrigation methods can lead to soil degradation and contamination. Deforestation. Cutting down of trees and clearing of forests for agricultural and urban development can lead to soil erosion and loss of biodiversity. Urbanization. Construction and development of cities can lead to land degradation and soil contamination. Industrial activities. Release of toxic chemicals, oil spills, and heavy metal contamination from industries can pollute the land and soil. Mining activities. Open cast mining, excavation, and dumping of mining waste can lead to land degradation and soil contamination.
Biodegradable and non biodegradable waste. Some waste, like fruit and vegetable peels, things made out of paper and wood, generally decompose and change into manure on the soil after a few weeks. Finally, they get mixed with the soil. Such waste is called biodegradable waste. On the other hand, waste of plastic, metal, glass, and rubber cannot decompose. Such waste is called non-biodegradable waste. It never rots but remains in the soil for a very long time and pollutes it. Effects of land pollution.
Let us understand the consequences of land pollution. The waste and garbage which is dumped on the land look dirty. It attracts flies and rodents, which are carriers of many diseases. When the garbage rots, it gives out a foul smell. The garbage lying on the land can get washed by rainwater. When the rainwater joins any water body, it can cause water pollution. Drinking polluted water can cause serious health problems. Sometimes the animals gulp down discarded plastics, mistaking it as their food. The plastic can obstruct their internal organs. Ways to control land pollution. It is very important for us to take proper steps to control land pollution. We should not throw garbage just anywhere. We should throw them only in dustbins. We must take steps to reduce our waste. We should follow the 3 R's for the same. You have already learned about this in the lesson before. The 3 R's. To reduce pollution, we must adopt the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce. Reduce means the reduction in waste production by cutting down those items which produce waste. Given below are some ways to reduce waste. We must buy only things that we need. Do not buy things with a lot of packaging materials. Do not buy throwaway products like plastic cups, glasses, and tins. Use a steel plate instead of a paper plate. Reuse. Reuse means to use those things again that would have been thrown away or discarded. Here are some ways to reuse items. Empty glass and plastic jars can be used to store things such as pickles and dals. Biscuit and cheese tins can be used for keeping things like chips, buttons, and needles. Give the used clothes and toys to the needy people. Recycle. Recycle means to use waste things to create something new. Some items are converted into raw materials and then made new products from them. This process is called recycling. For example, papers can be recycled. Avoid plastic. Use paper or jute bags instead to reduce pollution. Key terms: deforestation, the act of cutting trees. Pollution, contamination of a resource. Pollutant, unwanted substance which causes pollution. Habitable, livable. Let's sum up. Atmosphere has 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. Pollution is harmful substances in the environment. The various types of pollution are air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution. The substances that cause air pollution are called pollutants. The process of cutting down of trees is known as deforestation. Greenhouse gases trap heat, creating a natural greenhouse effect to keep Earth habitable. The increase in the average temperature of the Earth is known as global warming. Ozone is the protective shield of the Earth which absorbs UV rays. Water pollution refers to the contamination of water with harmful substances. Sewage is the term used for wastewater that contains feces, urine, and laundry waste. Leaching refers to the seepage of fertilizers and pesticides, causing groundwater pollution. Only about 1% of the total water present on Earth can be used by the living organisms. Polluted water also contains many germs. The littering of Earth's natural land surface by various human activities is called land pollution. Non-biodegradable waste does not get composed by microorganisms. The waste and garbage which is dumped on land looks dirty, attracts flies and rodents, emits a foul smell.